The time has come again once again to do the Touhous. Today we're doing KDDS postjam slash PC. No dot. There's no dots in here. It's thing. I think probably. We're about to find out if it's thing or not. It's definitely gonna be Touhou thing probably. And his music, Kokoro's Doki Sabbatical. Okay. All right. That sounds great. Let's reduce that a bit. Let's do the heart attack for OBS, and then let's start. There's a music room. We're gonna listen to all the. Oh boy, there's a lot of things. Oh boy, that's neat. There's a whole soundtrack here. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to go through that whole thing once we're done. Hey, let's start. Kokoro. Have we seen Kokoro before? I'm not sure. I don't remember who Kokoro is. No, I don't. Not. It's early in the morning in the forgotten lands of Gitsokyo. The fields, heavy with the weight of dewy grass, welcomes those who walk across its dirt path with rolling hills of green, inviting humans and yokai alike to explore what the land has to offer. One of the yokai who's walking along the path is Hatano Kokoro, a young yokai who is still adjusting to life in this land of the mystical. Recently, Kokoro has been part of an incident which saw the denizens of the land look on as she lost control of her emotions, causing a stir amongst the representatives of all three Gitsokyo faiths. Oh wait, is she like super emotionless, normal blank stare or something? Something. Anyway, at the end of it all, Kokoro resolved to work on it herself. It's still a process for the young Menreiki, but Kokoro is trying her best. I guess I read it in some kind of manga? A doujin thing? I don't know. Been reading a lot of those at some point. Kokoro finds herself on a sabbatical, walking this particular dirt path on this particular day at this particular time. And that path is about to become a very complicated one for the full of heart Kokoro. Hello, Aoun. Hello! Kokoro, how are you? Kokoro? You seem to be having some difficulties. Can I help you? Gesture towards throat, apparently. I'm afraid I don't quite understand. Are you thirsty? Let's not know. No. That's usually what people want when they gesture towards their throat. Point towards mouth. Oh, I think I understand now. I think the cat's got your tongue. Or more likely, you have laryngitis. It means you've lost the ability to speak. But not to worry, we'll figure out something, I hope. Taking you to Iron isn't something I can do right now. She's out for a seminar. Oh, did you figure out something? Well, what is it? Point at mask. Now that's using your head. Literally. Using your masks to show your emotions is a great idea. Let's try it out right now. How do you feel about drinking tea? Yeah. Tea's good. Tea's good stuff. Let's say happy. Oh, you like it that much, huh? My personal favorite is Hojicha. You'll have to tell me yours sometimes. There's a lot to consider when you're only able to use your emotions to communicate with others, isn't there? I'm really easy to get along with, so I won't be too excitable either way. But others might not react quite the way you might think they will. But I think you'll figure it out. Oh no, goodness gracious, I've nearly forgotten. Happy to help you, Kokoro, but I have to take my leave now. I wish you the best. Okay, bye. Oh, there's timers and stuff like that. Okay, this is complicated. Yeah, let's just go to the Tengu Mountain. It's close by. An objective report. Kokoro continues to put one foot in front of the other, looking down at her boots as she's consumed in thought. As she approaches the base of the venerable Tengu Mountain, the dirt gives way to rocks. Kokoro steels herself to climb the primitive-looking steps, but as she starts to ascend, she is interrupted by a figure in brown flying past her. Hata no Kokoro. Hello, it's the journalist. It's not every day Gensuke is blessed to see your various faces on the scene. I don't think we've properly met, even though I've definitely written about you. I, Shamemaru, reporter for the Bunbunmaru newspaper. What's your name? Questioning, you already know the name. Have you forgotten it? Amnesia's been going around lately, Hey, I should chase Erin down once she gets back from seminar and ask about it. I'm glad to run into you, actually. You see, I'm nearing deadline, but if you'll pardon the pun, it's been kinda dead around here lately. I've resigned myself to having to sell more advertisements to fill space, but then you came along. So thank you for that, Kokoro. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to say it out loud. I can read body language too, yeah. I have to admit I've found you to be a fairly interesting yokai, Kokoro. Your whole deal is something I've pondered since first hearing about you. Behind that blank, fragile face, a maelstrom of emotions, waiting to unfurl like a banner in the wind. It's so raw and intriguing, the perfect thing to put on the front page of a newspaper. A woman of few words, I see. The intrigue increases. It's my job as a reporter to figure out these sorts of things out. Get into the heart of a story and see where all the veins go, Is the blood blue? How long does it take to get from the heart to the end of the arm? When pressured, where is the breaking point? Oh goodness, that got dark, didn't it? Sorry if I troubled you with such vivid imagery. I can't read your face, and yet I feel like I can relate with you in some way. Maybe this is that mysterious aura you possessed over a few people a few weeks back. Pardon me if this is a bit overboard, given your history, but how important is it to show your emotions in general? I guess approval? See, I would like to think so, but isn't it all a bit relative? In my line of duty, emotionality is a good thing for a quote or two, but sometimes it can also get in the way of finding the truth, People have their reasons for being open with their emotions, both positive and negative. It's something I have to be very careful about when writing up my final reports. Can I be assured someone is telling me the whole truth behind the smile? Is someone committing subterfuge when they try to be as cold as possible? It's very complicated, emotions. But your optimism is intriguing. I wouldn't have guessed that about you. Thanks for your candidness there. I think the readership will be keen to hear about it. You've been real quiet today. It's certainly something I've never experienced before with an interview subject. You're really making me work for this, But I suppose that's part of the charm of the lovely Hata no Kokoro. Do I detect a smallest bit of a smile there? I must have made you think about something real sweet. I take it you're not used to compliments as a Tsukumogami. That's to be expected. It can't be helped though. Your charm is absolutely magnetic to people. You sparkle with youth and naivete. As the years wander infinitely in this world, the older yokai lose that sense of wonder, You're graceful, an artist in every step you take, delicate in appearance, though with a strong inner fortitude. At least from what I can glean out so far. I've also heard tell you're a wonderful dancer. It's a valiant art to pursue, greatly difficult to perfect and so subjective to the eye. It takes someone deeply confident to pursue dancing as their passion. That sense of knowing yourself, or maybe rather, not knowing anything else. I admire that in someone. Let me ask you something again, if you don't mind. How would you feel if you suddenly couldn't dance anymore? Uncertainty. And here I thought I had you pegged down. Have I maybe overestimated your sense of identity? Or did I come in with the wrong assumptions? Puzzling this is. But then maybe that also says something in and of itself. I'll make note of that. Kokoro, if I can drop the questions for a second. In my line of work, we have to take such a businesslike approach for the sake of our readership. You get so caught up in trying to pursue a story, you forget yourself and do what it takes to get what you're looking for. Your sense of self is gone, it gets replaced. You run out on the thrills of the chase and nothing more. It's such an out-of-body experience. Surely you can relate, having gone through some of the same experiences during your incidents. But the thing is, unlike you, I don't really quite feel at ease with myself. There's no me to return to, Can I try some things on you? Sure, fuck it. She's literally hasn't literally said a single word. People are interpreting a lot of things. It says a lot about them, more so than Kokoro. Hey, that's interesting character way to analyze characters. Your enthusiasm is terrifying. I'm almost nervous to disappoint you now. Okay. This is a very scary thing for me, but I can do this. All these years of investigative reporting, and finally, I can turn to the one subject I've never thought to talk to. Myself. It's very silly to say now that it's out there, but I've worked so hard for so many years, I've never thought about who I am. My emotional reservation and unbiased approach to my job puts me in a place where I just am. So I've never thought about what I am, because I'm not part of the stories I tell. For instance, why do I wear these clothes? Maybe I wear them because they're comfortable and practical, but they're also kind of cute in their own way. That's a truly balanced approach. What if I replaced these shorts with a skirt, my jacket and shirt with a blouse, or wore a dress instead? Maybe if I wore a full suit and wore this hair shorter, would that feel right to who I am? That's only one piece of my puzzle, though. It ultimately doesn't matter to how I feel about myself internally, unless... It's hard to think about. I've only ever gotten outside perceptions of me. I've never thought about how it might affect me or how I feel about it. Kokoro, how do you feel when people tell you things you might not agree with? Patience. Patience is a virtue, they say. There will be times when someone who's well-meaning might genuinely not know what they're saying could be hurtful, and in those cases, it would be best to try and educate them. You hope by having the conversation, you can create a mutual understanding, you know? Patience is something I've internalized as a part of me because of my job as a reporter. Perhaps I need to be patient with myself as I figure this out. I've always been referred to as she for as long as I can remember, but there really are days like today, maybe, where I don't feel like that's the case. Sitting here looking at you, such a blooming, vibrant flower of femininity like yourself, I can't say I feel like I'm the same as you. So maybe she isn't appropriate for me right now. Boy, I wish you could talk. Life would be a lot easier for me if you could. Let me try something. He's the most intrepid reporter of Gensokyo, the Tengu whose voice carries mightily through the wind, Ayasha Meimaru. I mean, it's not the worst, honestly. But I also don't want to lose the potential to feel feminine. Logic would dictate to consider they next, but it feels so cold and neutral to me, even if it comes with no assumptions. Goodness, being so focused on you being unbiased in everything for so long has really broken my brain, huh? I must look half a wreck to you, tearing up and smiling all at once like this. I beg pardon. One last question, and I'll let you go, Kokoro. Am I going about this right? What's the best way for me to figure out myself? I'm not the best at self-introspection, so I'm doing what I know best, asking others. Is the right way to sprint down the road and figure it out, no matter what the personal cost? Is it the right way to be patient and hope the truth just eventually shows itself? Or is it something as simple as being content to be myself, even if there's the possibility I'll never truly know the answer? Determination. We all have determination. We learned from the thing. Determination, huh? Maybe you're right. You wouldn't know after all, considering your history. You had no choice but to power through it. Sometimes, with an inquiry, you have to be aggressive to find the answer. The situation gets to be so urgent, answers are practically demanded, and there isn't satisfaction until you find it. I can't be scared to answer those questions forever. At some point, I have to tear off that bandage and just do it. It would haunt me otherwise. Thanks, Kokoro. Oh my, look at the time. I'm going to be late to publish the next edition of the paper. Maybe I should tell Megumu I'm taking the rest of the day off for personal reasons. I'm sure she'd understand. Kokoro, I'm so glad to have ran into you here. Let's meet again sometime, yeah? The news waits for no one, but it can take a few minutes to get a nice cup of tea sometimes, you know? Yeah. Thanks again. Alright, bye. Well, that was a whirlwind. Alright, let's go to the Muir Temple. Let's talk to the Buddhists, or whoever was there. Modes of devotion. Kokoro walked down the rough-hewn path, eventually finding herself face to face with the Muir Temple, a Buddhist outpost which had recently arrived on the scene. It was home to some of Gensokyo's most curious denizens, at a place where, as she walked closer, Kokoro could feel a hypnotic sense of kinship with the building. It's as if something stirred deep inside her soul. She had attended the building since that fateful incident, finding ways around it to get her distance from the worried, matronly musings of Byakuya Hijiri. On this day, however, Kokoro is so preoccupied, her feet have walked her directly in front of the building's ever-attentive gatekeeper. Ichirin. There you are! It's such a nice day outside, so I can see why you're out and about. But don't think for a second I'll let you run off without a word again. Sister Hijiri has been worried sick about you. Remorse. Well, I feel like you should be telling Sister that yourself. It would help assuage her concerns. I'm sure she'd love to see you. But that's besides the point. Hata no Kokoro, daughter of Sister Hijiri and that sleazy convert saint. I will be your vassal till this day's end. After I confirm your daily activities aren't worth Sister losing sleep over, I'll take my leave. Okay. Glad to know you are both in accordance for today. Sister will be delighted to know of your decision. Now, where is it exactly you run off to every day, Kokoro? I don't stray from the temple too often, so please take it easy on me. Hey, didn't I just ask you not to run away? A caged bird has to sing to be heard. If she were a caged bird, we wouldn't have to chase after her. Okay, where's Kokoro off to? Hey, slow down, Kokoro. I can't keep up. Oh, Unzan, I made a mistake, didn't I? Kokoro, where are you going? Kokoro, you really shouldn't be drawing attention to yourself like this. Running from stand to stand really isn't helping if you're hoping to stay anonymous. Hold on, isn't this where you had your... Right, sorry about that. This girl, I can't ever get a good read on her. Let her go, Ichirin. She clearly has something in mind. I don't know her well enough to trust her yet. Let her show you can. I can't help but to worry. Is this what Sister Hijiri must feel like? Hold on a moment. What are those boxes for? And that mat. Just while I... Oh hey, it's that street performer with the masks again. Everyone gather around, the mask girl's here. Kokoro, wait, I said not to draw attention. Unzan, help. Who's there with her today? Isn't that one of the Buddhist priestesses? I think it is. Kokoro, what does that look for? Off her hand. I'll take. Kokoro, I'm not sure how to feel about all this. Are you trying to confess to me or something? Is this why you run away from me all the time? Kokoro? A whimsical dance. Wow, they look really pretty up there. Yeah, the mask girl moves real beautiful like. The lady in the hood looks really scared, but she's trying. The way the mask dancer spins without care in the world, it makes me want to fall to my knees. Is none up there? If the nun is up there, there must be a collaboration with the temple. Maybe I need to make a visit sometime. I wonder if the head priest is scheduled to make an appearance next. Now that's a looker. Wow, I've never felt so alive. You and Sister Hijiri are so much similar than I thought. It seems that the both of you like making sure people enjoy themselves. To make sure people always have a smile on their face. Though Sister tends to be a lot more Ichirin? Forget I said anything. Okay. Well, I was busy. You're not afraid to put yourself out there, huh? It's admirable. Where is this accent I'm going? I have no fucking clue, but we're continuing. It's getting worse every moment. But I think we made enough of a scene here, don't you? Don't look at me like that. It's hard to tell what you're thinking when you do that. How about we take a walk through the forest? I see you're already leading the way. Yeah, Kokoro takes the initiative. She's being awfully quiet, don't you think? She probably has reasons. Maybe, but she hasn't said a word this whole time. It's like she's playing a trick on me or something. Ask her. If she's tricking me, she won't say anything about it, Unzan. I've no choice but to continue to observe her as is. Whatever you say. A creek. This is a nice place for a bike, don't you think? Hold on a second. Oh shoot, we're in Kappa's country. I can't be seen here. I haven't represented the Myoran Temple for long, but... What's that you have with you? Did you bring that from the human village? Adore fishing rod. I've never gone fishing before. First time for everything, I guess. Okay, here I go. Oh no, my line got hooked up to the tree branch. Ay. I'm not getting that for you. Thanks for the help. I'll take care of it, I guess. I just gotta reach the branch here. Did you get a fish on the line? Ah! Splash. Ah, man. I'm sure to catch a cold now. Good job catching that fish, though. This salmon will do quite nicely for a meal. I don't know about you, but I haven't eaten all day. Even if you don't want any, you're stuck with me anyways, so you may as well have some. Let's get started then. How do I get started? You'll need to cut the head first. These rings aren't made for slicing things up close. I guess I'll have to knock it around a bit. What? Are you trying... Is she just slapping... let's be patient. Go. You look like you're starving. Not to worry, lunch is nearly served. Sure. Thank you for making this campfire. At least I can try to dry these old rags off. I know you're not talking to me, but even if you did, it's hard to understand your motivations. Have you never thought about any plans or ambitions? You've been doing so much walking around lately. I can't help but think your mind is also wandering. It's like you're searching for something, but I can't quite figure out what that is. I used to be like that too. I was so bored and listless as a human, I went searching for a new dawn. New dawn are scary beings for a human. If you don't chant the spell which repels them, they'll gobble you right up. Thankfully Unzen here is a big ol' softy. I think you're the same way right now, wandering the paths looking for something your heart doesn't know yet. It's an overwhelming place to be. I know where you've been. Sister Hijiri has been concerned for a while that she's partly responsible for why you haven't stopped by the temple lately. I sense that you haven't stopped by because you also feel responsible for what happened. Forgive me for being so brash, but you're doing the both of you a great disservice by not talking it out. Sister Hijiri is such a presence of the temple. We all feel her concerns and shoulder some of those burdens. Surely you must be carrying some of those burdens too. Let's be flustered. I didn't mean to shake you up like that, my bad. Was my intuition about the Mask of Hope incident right, maybe? I thought so. Understandable. That would be a traumatic event for a youngster such as yourself. Brought into a world you're not familiar with, then suddenly losing control of your emotions. I couldn't imagine being in your position. I saw how the people reacted to you in the human village today, Kokoro. I don't think you need to fear yourself anymore. If that's what's holding you back, maybe you need to come by the temple and talk to Sister Hijiri about how to center yourself. We'd all certainly appreciate it. I think you might too. The fish is a little overdone, but this should be manageable. I was wrong about you, Kokoro. I thought you were cold and unapproachable before today. But the more I spend time with you, the more attached to you I feel. I hope that doesn't sound cheesy or anything. I can see why Sister Hijiri cares for you, so maybe sometime we could...
That's enough!
A kappa!
No outside solicitation here, especially if you're a missionary type. Also, fishing is allowed here without a special license. However, I will overlook these sins if you leave immediately, or pay me, either or.
You got anything, Kokoro? Me either.
Well, go on then, off with ya!
Yes, ma'am, right away. Where to, friend?
We'll go back.
So this is Senkai, the famous land of hermits. Who'd have thought this was right in the temple's backyard?
Wait, it's that close?
Seeing it in person, it's really something else. Is there anyone in particular you're wanting to go, Kokoro?
Seems to me she's too focused on to notice you're talking to her.
Well, I guess we'll have no choice but to make sure she doesn't get into trouble.
She's fine, Kokoro seems to be capable.
Kokoro? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm happy to have found you. The roads here are really twisty. It took us a while to find you. Where are we exactly?
It seems this is Shinrabu, the residence of Toyosato no Miko.
The Taoist temple? Kokoro must have come here to see Miko. She's walking up to the door. We can't be seen.
Knock. Hello. That's why we're here. Knock again. Gotta try.
I don't think they're home.
She'll keep trying until you stop her.
Yeah. Stay here. I'll go to her. Hey, Kokoro. Kokoro, are you okay? What's the matter?
I'm disappointed.
Miko isn't home, is she? It's okay, there's always another day. They can't be home all the time, you know. A saint's life is just as busy as a priestess's, if not more so. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you again. She walked away. I guess all we can do is wait, huh?
A watched pot never boils, true.
You're right, old buddy, old pal. She just needs some time to herself.
She brought us here for a reason, I'm sure.
That's certainly the case, but why? Miko is an ex-saint trying to build a rival church, and in our backyard no less. What does Kokoro bringing us to the precipice of her temple do for us?
You're being too selfish, young one. Think about it from her perspective.
Good point. Sister Hijiri always tells me achieving inner peace often means having to embrace conflict. When you look at it like that, I guess life is a balance in the end. For as much as we fight against one another, Taoism and Buddhism are both very self-introspective. They just approach it from different angles. Maybe Kokoro wanted to show us that she's trying her hardest to embrace her roots?
That's a possibility. The Taoist scriptures say what is firmly rooted cannot be pulled out. Only Kokoro could tell us what's truly in her heart.
If that's the case, maybe she sees Miko as a kind of mother figure. And here I thought my jest about her being the daughter of Miko and Sister Hijiri was just a rib. Maybe somewhere in there, she feels the same way about Sister Hijiri, but just doesn't know how to express it.
Or she isn't ready to do it.
I hope we helped her at least a little bit today, then. She really deserves happiness. Thanks, Unzan. You've been a big help.
Of course, young one.
Oh, Kokoro, you're back. It's been a long day. How's about we go home? Very well, let's go then. Kokoro, I thank you for letting me come with you today. I know it was probably hard for you. It was especially revelatory. I'll report my findings to Sister Hijiri. Please don't hesitate to come by. We would all love to see you again soon.
Alright. Well, let's go to the village. Let's go to Misty Lake. Yeah. Seems like the 10th star in the night sky. Kokoro walks towards the Misty Lake, a favorite spot for yokai and humans alike to take in the splendor of the beautiful Ginsokian landscape. If there were ever a spot to sit and think about the small, pleasant things in life, the shores of Misty Lake was certainly that spot to think about such things. In fact, it seems someone on the side of the road pondered them so much, they fell asleep against the tree. The tree itself was near the edge of the cliffside, overlooking the lake. On a good day, one could see the fabled Scarlet Devil Mansion of Legend from here. Kokoro walks up to the sleeping stranger to see if they need any assistance. Wriggle. Someone named Wriggle. Oh, it's the bird.
Who are you? What time is it? Oh, shoot! Can't believe I fell asleep. This sunburn hurts. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Have you seen a girl with blonde hair, a black dress, and a white shirt? No. Figures. But thank you for waking me up. Who are you? It's okay, you don't have to tell me. I have a bit of a bug brain anyway. Wouldn't be able to keep track. My name's Wriggle Nightbug. Don't think I've seen you around here. Well, I hope you have a good time sightseeing. I'll be sitting here alone, I suppose.
Aw.
What's up? Why are you staring at me like that? I wasn't here for anything weird, I swear.
Curious.
Eh? Something wrong? Hey, now I still won't spill the beans on my secret even if you ask for it. Well, not like you can ask. Seems like you can't speak, huh? Must be a lot you want to ask me right now. To an outsider, I doubt I look rather suspicious. Thank you for caring enough to make sure I was okay. Can I just say, even though you lack a voice, you still look and feel so confident. I
I wish I could do the same. Just the possibility of being around people makes me dizzy. My body clams up, and my brain pretends they're not there. I probably look like a weirdo from afar. Though, that's not always what happens. My friends die and Cerno help me get over it, even if what they do only helps me calm down for a moment. And Rumia, the person I'm waiting for here, well, her too. What about you? Is there a reason you're here? Huh? Who's Rumia? Well, she's a good buddy of mine. We together at night here with Dai and Cerno. Cerno just came up to me, a complete stranger, one day, loudly proclaiming that I should be her friend. Same thing happened to Dai too. At least from what she told me. Meanwhile, Rumia, she came in while we were sitting here and Cerno was playing in the water. We had previously taken her stargazing spot, but she paid us no mind. Cerno invited her over, and that was that. If she weren't there that night, I would have probably flew away as fast as I could from those two fairies. I still struggle with talking to them, though. It feels like they operate at different speeds than I do. But hey, we all became friends, so it looks like Cerno's bold plan worked. If there's one thing that unites us all, it's stargazing. Ruby likes the night sky too, so it's nice to be able to see her smile. It's nice to see the others happy as well. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. I hope your voice comes back soon. Wriggle, where are you? Miss, quick, hide behind the tree. Sorry, please keep quiet. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Should've known you would be here. What's up? You had been gone for a while. I was getting worried about you. Everything's fine, you don't have to... Wriggle, I talked with the other fireflies, and they said they had not seen or heard from you. This is the cliffside. What were you doing here alone? I lost track of time, that's all. I'm telling you the truth, Dai. Please trust me. Of course I trust you. But I feel like you are still hiding something from me. You haven't been around us for days. Wriggle, please. We're all worried sick about you. Oh. Huh? Did you hear something? Did that tree just move? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's nothing, just the wind. Stay silent. Maybe a wild animal? Yeah, probably a wild fox or something. Those guys sneak around the trees all the time. Oh my, I didn't figure you to be an animal person, Wriggle. I mean, I'm not. No, totally. Alright, I will go check on it. It's dangerous for animals to be near the edge. Wait, Dai. Ah! Oh gosh, you frightened me. Were you spying on us? Oh no, she was here sleeping under the tree when I walked by. Oi. Reversing. Oh, she was? I guess she must have stirred awake. She can't talk, I tried. You are really intense, lady. She's fine, let's leave her alone. No use being here anymore for me. What? You are going to let her be by herself here? I don't even know who she is. Sorry, miss, you're nice, but you stumbled in at the wrong time. You still haven't told me yet what you were actually doing here. None of us have any idea. Maybe you're right, Dai. You're wrong about one thing, though. She does know what I'm doing here. I told her. You guys weren't supposed to get involved. I came here to plan out a show. Our usual nightly meetups, but more special. Though I'm sure the Fireflies would have told you about it anyways. Surprised they did, considering how they told you I'd be here. I guess it doesn't matter. Expected one of you to come here eventually. We planned a display. I asked her to the other Fireflies to help me prepare an event to liven up the night. Tonight even. I want to invite Rumi out so that she can see it. I thought that it would be nice to her. I owe a lot to her. But were you not going to invite us too? Cerno and I are here as well. It's not like I didn't think about it, but it would have been easier for me to do it that way. Easier? For what? Screw it. I want to confess to her, Dai. To Rumia. I want to be alone so I could tell her on my own. I didn't mean to worry you when I have a hard time saying it to you guys. I was scared that you would understand my feelings because I don't understand them either. I'm scared your feelings might be hurt by me saying I didn't want you around. But are you going to try again when she comes? I don't know, maybe. At this point, I don't know if she will come. It might be too bright out for her liking. And this secret meetup of ours is not a secret any longer, is it? I promise I'll keep quiet about it. It's only right for me to do so, after all. I do not want you to be sad. Just think of me as support, Wriggle. I believe you can tell her. Guess I'll wait for a little longer then. Maybe I'll take the time to prepare what I want to say. Wait, is that... Oh goodness, speak of the devil. Crap. Best of luck, Wriggle. Lady, let's hide behind that tree. We should give them some space. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Do I sit down, go towards her? Should I be facing a direction so she knows it's me? Just stay calm, we won't bother you. Bug it all.
Wriggle, hey.
Hey, but, Rumia.
It's nice to see you. Sorry I was late. I came as fast as I could when Cerno let me go. It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too. Is Cerno around?
Nah, don't worry. She told me that she was going to hang back.
Don't worry. Uh-oh.
So, what's up? I got your note. You told me to come to the usual tree. Had a feeling you meant here, you know.
I'm that predictable, huh?
A little, yeah.
Oh, well, oh boy. Come on, Wriggle, you can do it.
You seem a little tired.
Yeah, it's been a rough few days. I'm okay now.
You're blushing quite a lot, you know.
Well,
I'm glad you're okay, Wriggle. I miss you being around. Let's hang out here at night again sometime. Maybe with the others?
Rumia.
Yes?
Oh, let's come here later tonight. Just the two of us.
Why?
Crash.
Hello, Cerno.
Oh, Cerno.
You lot saw nothing I'd hear.
What are you doing here?
I just flew in from the forest magic, and boy, are my arms tired.
Cerno?
Riggs?
Wriggle, are you okay? I'm fine. I'll just tell you about another time. See ya. Huh? Oh, hey, wait.
Come on, Riggs. I'm here to cheer you on.
What?
Heard me right? I'm here to cheer you on with your plans to woo your beloved. Why are you looking at me like that?
Don't say anything.
Come on, Riggs. Between you, me, the fate's post, and all Kinsokia, it's obvious you really want to take Rumia. Just want to give you an opportunity, eh? You should be taking things.
Yes, thanking you for nothing.
We're already here, and you're already ready. So just get to getting, and we can get to hanging out, you know?
Wait.
Ow. Oh, Dad, you're here? And who the heck is that with you? It's a mess.
Cerno, you need to explain yourself.
Cerno?
This is all so unfair. I'm sure she didn't mean anything bad by it, Wriggle.
It's okay, Wriggle. You don't have to worry about me. We can take a walk together, yeah? Yeah, Wriggle, see? Good, did it. No more worries. I'll show you a magic trick. She ran away.
Oh dear. Wriggle. Sorry everyone.
I have to go after her.
Wait, I'll come too. Don't. This is my fault. I shouldn't have come so late. Rumi, it's not your fault. You didn't know.
Just don't come for now. See you all. Alright, they got things resolved on their own end. Ain't that a predicament?
I don't know what to do now.
Well, I am on my way here, you know. I'm feeling a trifle embarrassed to be here.
It's not like I want to stay here either. Not after that.
Then I'll be off waiting at the lakeshore. Peep you there.
Lady, you do not have to come with us if you don't want to. I don't want you to become more burdened by this than you have been. Sorry, maybe that's not my place to say that.
Alright, come along, Missy. Can't have everyone else knowing you without me. Let's go then. Yeah. Day's playing lovely, ain't it?
Cerno, do you not remember why we're here?
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's really not my fault it happened, eh? I was just trying to give her some moral support from the sidelines.
You really think that?
Look, Riggs wanted to confess to me, yeah? Figured that was better than never. And next year, a week here, Ruby would know where to go.
Is that why you pulled her away when we met with the Fireflies?
Bingo bango. We just had a little chat, not too biggie. Only told her to be confident with it. Another foolproof scheme from yours truly.
But that's not what happened, Cerno.
Alright, you don't know us well enough to cast such glary guys just yet, buddy.
How did you know for sure that Wriggle was going to confess?
Well, hey, listen. It's pretty dang obvious, ain't it? Riggs blushes more around Rubia to the point that it ain't even subtle anymore. She's out for the righteous.
What does that even mean?
Come on, am I wrong?
I suppose not. It would be a lie to say I haven't wanted them to be together either. But I know better than to get in the way.
Well, that's the thing, ain't it? You ain't me, Die. I am a genius at bringing people together. Genius. G-E-I-N-U-S.
That's not how you spell genius or say it.
Genius, okay.
Wriggle doesn't need our help to ask Rumi out anyway. She's a big bug. She can do it herself. Heck, she was about to.
Alright, then what were you doing hiding behind that tree when the whole shebang happened? You ain't seen me complain about it.
I was giving them space to breathe, Cerno. Wriggle wanted to be alone with Rumi for a moment, you know. Now we know why, and now that plan's a bust because of... Sorry.
It ain't like I was worried too. Hey, Missy, I didn't do nothing wrong, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame Cerno for anything. It's Cerno. She's got ice for brain or something.
See that? Like I said, having us around and all those fireflies is too much pressure, ain't it? One-on-one, ghoul to bug. Ain't that how all the stories go, Die?
Then why do you think Wriggle left? Wriggle wanted the fireflies to perform in the sky tonight because she wanted to impress Rumia. She wanted to be with her, alone, where she could be comfortable, and maybe that would have given her the courage to finally ask. That was what she wanted, Cerno.
Excuse me, I need to be alone. Oh dear. Aw.
I can't say I'm sorry enough, miss. Cerno's got a good heart, but she can't get out of her own way. It's how she's been like since ever I met her. It's never been this huge of an issue before. It's been a tough week for all of us. A while ago, I saw Wriggle had been talking to a bunch of her firefly bugs. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I caught wind that she was trying to orchestrate a huge show for one night. Not that I knew what it meant until she told me earlier. Ever since then, she started acting differently. I figured she was just tired and didn't want to bother us, but then she disappeared on us yesterday. The fireflies were hesitant at first, but they told us she had stopped by several times and seemed agitated about something, even writing down notes for them during their rehearsals. It was out of character for her, they said, so we got concerned. I wish she'd been honest with us and herself. It's been fairly obvious how much Wriggle is into Rumia. I think the only person not to know how obvious it is her. It's a little embarrassing. Why can't she just be normal about it?
Emotion's complicated.
I'm sorry. I was wrong to say it's embarrassing to see Wriggle behave like that. If I were in her position, I'd be the same way. She obviously likes Rumia, but she needs to do it her own way. I want to tell her to be more confident, like I know she can be. I've seen her do so many cool things before. I know she's got it in her. But I would need to build up the confidence to do that first. Wriggle's so independent, and I admire it so much, but it also makes her think she has to do things by her lonesome. It makes me really sad because I know we could be there for her if she lets us. I guess that's just how she is. I've tried talking to her on my own before to understand her more, but she can be really hard to get to know. She's both so obvious and so mysterious. I guess that's what we like so much about her. I guess that's why Cerno felt the need to do something to help her. Though I can't say I approve of how or why she did it.
Hello.
Cerno, hello.
I heard what you said, and I need to tell my side things, yeah. A few days ago, I was sitting out at the tree and the delivery bug handed me a letter which must have meant for another bug. You know the gist. Was plans for the whole display stuff for tonight. She really wanted to make an impression. Fast forward to just this morning, I still went out to find her, worried and all. But for me, I knew stuff you ain't got a clue on yet. When we got to the Force the Magic, I split from that to go play rooms a visit. Thought she might know where our bug bud went. Geese started whirring in my head, and I thought, maybe this is their home moment, you know? Just like that, the train started rolling. I walked up to Rubes and told her what the situation was, and might have influenced her to take a certain action which she might have taken. She told me not to worry about her and where she's going, but you know me. Then I trailed her high in the sky where she could be where I was, and hid in the nearest street to watch it all unfold out. I had no clue you two were even there. I was gonna pop out when Riggs and Rubes did the thing, but well, you know the rest.
It wasn't fair of you to do that to them, Cerno. No matter how we feel about it, they have to get together at their own pace.
I know that now. Missy, look, I ain't gonna worry much about what I had done. They're my friends and I wanted to be happy, you know. It's basically my duty to make sure it...
What do you mean? Are you going to apologize to them?
Even better, Jim. I'ma go over there and make it up to them. All Riggs needs is a big ol' friendly help, don't you think? If it takes me 1,000 tries to get them together, that ain't no matter. I'll track down Wriggle, prep her for the big moment, and she'll knock all Rubes right off her feet, eh?
I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Come on, Missy, back me up here. Yeah, let's encourage you. Sura's glorious chaos agent. Let's encourage you. I love it when Sura does stuff. And you're lucky. Maybe you're not so bad after all, miss. I'll show y'all I can still make it right.
I have a really bad feeling about this. I do not think it's the right move.
Oh, you have little faith. Riggs will have a girlfriend by the end of business hours, by the gods of the lake.
She's upset with us too, you know.
She ain't gonna be upset once we get her done with Rubes. Alright, confidence boosted. Big C's ready to rumble.
Before you go, don't you think this lady would be a better person to try and find Wriggle? Wriggle might be trying to hide from us. She might not want us around.
Nope, sorry. This is my mess to fix, and I'ma do it. This is something to be settled between friends, and only friends, eh? No strangers in my turf. If you brought down Aki herself to tell me not to, I'ma do it. For Riggs and Rubes. Ta! I love Serna, she's such a little chaos agent in all of it. Such a little thing.
There she goes. That's the Cerno I know. I've apologized a lot today. Sorry about everything we're putting you through. I am thankful you're at least here to talk to, even if you can't reply. I can tell you care a lot about Wriggle. Despite meeting us all for the first time earlier, your kindness really shows. I know I appreciate it. I hope the others do too. Sitting here won't do any good, would you agree? I'm going to follow Cerno and make sure she's not getting into any trouble.
I mean, that's a fool's errand, but good luck.
She seems to still be hesitant about you, so stay here for a bit, then come follow us, okay? Good, I'll see you in a little while then.
Okay. I need a moment to drink some water. It's almost 50 minutes, holy shit. Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Oh, we've got to room you.
Ah, hello miss, are you lost?
Why is she pointing towards her mouth? Are you looking for something to eat?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't talk.
That's okay, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Do I know you from somewhere? Oh yeah, you were Dayusuke under the tree Suno fell out of. Are you looking for Wriggle too? So that's why you're here. I see. It seems like you're worried as well. I'm glad people around here are so eager to help each other. But you saw what happened. I feel like I missed out on a lot of things prior to this. Like I'm late to a play where I'm the leading role. None of that matters though. I have to find Wriggle first and apologize to her about everything that occurred. Alright, I'm Rumia. I would love to know your name as well, so we could talk better, but I suppose that would be tricky. Why is her hand over her head? Hato. Is your name Hato? Eh? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, Kokoro, that must be your name. It's nice to meet you, Kokoro. I'm sorry we have to meet like this. If you're looking for those two, they flew by a few minutes ago. I did talk to them, they just came and went. Maybe they didn't see me. Oh yeah, they were probably looking for me too, huh? I was so embarrassed after what happened on the cliffside, I wouldn't be able to look at them in the face right now. It's hard to speak at times like this, but having someone new around helps a little. I guess I should explain why I'm here. A few days ago I told Dai that Wriggle had been avoiding me. Naturally, I was worried. Some part of me was confident that she's okay, but I didn't want to bottle it in. I was hoping that Dai would know, but it seems like she was just as clueless as I was. Just as concerned too, of course. Turns out she had been quiet to us all. Then, just this morning... Hey, Big Rubes! Huh? Oh, hey, sir, no, what's up? Oh, it ain't nothing. I came by to check on up. Still haven't found Riggs yet? No, she's still been gone. Dad told me that she saw her around here, but she had been avoiding us. I'm scared I did something wrong without knowing it. Boy, if I ain't got the biggest news for you. Have a looky. A note? What is this? Don't ask me. You got the answers right on your palms. Hey, Rumia. I hope you got this letter. This text is very tiny, huh? Must have been written with a tiny pencil and some insect hands. I see. I want to meet you at the usual tree. Please come alone. I'll be preparing a surprise for tonight to repay you for all you've helped me with. Do come by. Wriggle. Ha! I saw that reaction. Looks like someone's gonna get a special friend tonight. So this is what she's been up to. Sir, no, this isn't like her at all. How would she do all of this? And for me, no less. Ah, come on, it's obvious. Don't make me spill it out. Even the fireflies were in on it. She's been working hard. Better get the lickety split and make it worth it for ya. At that moment, I really didn't know what to think about it. I was just worried about Wriggle. She had spent all that effort avoiding us and working herself to the bone. And was for me. I was in denial. Eventually I thought I should just meet with her and finally tell her about my worries. But maybe that would upset her. I didn't know what to do or what to say when I got there. It was overthinking upon overthinking, and I was afraid I couldn't react properly. So... Sir, no, I'm too scared to meet with her. Hey, listen. I'll cheer you on in silence. Riggs ain't gotta know I'm there. Once you're done, I'll swoop on in and clear up the awkwardness. Break the ice, that's what I do. No, she told me to come alone for a reason. I have to respect that if I go. Sure you guessed what that reason is, right? You ain't dumb. I think I'll be fine going on my own. Thank you. Plans to invite me for the congrats ain't sitting well, yeah. Well, have a good one then. Don't be shocked when I come in guns blazing with some confetti poppers. It's fine, sir. No, see you later. Don't flub up your lines. In hindsight, maybe I should have planned for what happened next better, but I wouldn't have known what to do anyways, and I didn't want to keep her hanging. Wriggle's waiting for me after all. Made her wait long enough, was my thought. You've seen how the rest went. I showed up late, everything got screwed up, and here we are now. Still haven't found her yet. I hope she's okay. It must have been devastating to have something cooked up for so long spoiled in an instant. Are you okay? You look pale. I know you're worried about her, but she'll be okay. I don't like leaving her alone like this, but I'm also not ready to apologize just yet. I don't know what to do. I've never been someone in this sort of position before. So many things are new to me. Wriggle and I share that in common, seems like. That's why we enjoy each other's company. I appreciate Dai and Cerno as friends, but we're not too close with one another. I don't like saying my feelings out loud like this. It feels mean. I've never been able to figure out when to be honest about things like this. It's not like I'm mad, you know? Like I'm not. Miss, do you think it's okay for me to get mad at Cerno for what happened? I'm not sure why I'm asking you, but you're around and you seem to care. Let me sure, it's fine. I don't know if you replied that way to make me feel better or not, but I appreciate it either way. And, well, thinking about it, I guess you're right. I need to be a bit more stern with Cerno. Even if she means well, it's still not right for her to get in the way of others' happiness. And I told her not to come, and she did anyways, so... It'll be hard, but I gotta tell Suno how I feel. For both of us. It makes me a little sad. Despite knowing each other for a while, I still don't know how to act around Suno and Dai. Suno's a fearless dynamo. Dai's so proper and by the book. They're like an old, married couple sometimes. Makes me jealous how close they can be with each other. It feels like they both operate on different speeds than I'm able to keep up with. Is something wrong? Maybe Wriggle said the same thing? Oh, maybe she got that from me. She's the one I tend to talk to a bunch after all. She's someone who helps me a lot. I spent a while wondering whether or not she knew that. Not that I'd be able to ask her directly, it's too embarrassing. Never been someone who's spoken my heart out. Today is an exception, it seems. When she started going missing, my mind went haywire for a bit. My sense of doubt started creeping in again. Cerno busting in and confronting me about the situation really helped me clear my mind with that, her intentions aside. So, when I finally found Wriggle and saw how tired she looked, I was torn. I felt relief, but also felt pain seeing how exhausted she was trying to hold herself together. I didn't know that she liked me the same way I like her. Aww. No use sucking around it's true. Before I met her, my days used to be quiet. I wasn't unhappy, but it was very lonely. Stargazing was the only way I could feel like I was alongside other people. The stars and the moon were my company. I got comfortable in my own darkness, my own little corner where I could be by myself. Talking to Cerno, Dai, and Wriggle for the first time definitely shook me. I thought I was happy before, but after I met them, I realized my life could be so much more. Maybe that's how Wriggle felt too when she met them. When I was first getting to know everyone, I still came to the lake alone, worried that other people being around wasn't going to be as good as I expected it to be. Every time I would go to the lake, Wriggle was already there, waiting. She said that she didn't want to come after the others, because she would be too afraid to get near them. It's such a small thing to say, but that moment was really special to me. Being so sheltered, I had thought that everyone else was alien to how I feel. Her saying that one little thing instantly made me feel like I'd known her my whole life. We got to know each other like that, day after day. My fear was melted away by her warmth. I still have a long way to go, yet every day has been a lot brighter since I met her. I owe a lot to her. Miss Kokoro, I've been looking for Wriggle, and I want to talk to her, but doubt is creeping up in me again. I don't even know if she wants to see me. And what happens if I find her and I can't find the right words to say? I don't want to drag her out when she's not ready, especially if my own emotions could get in the way. I want her to take her time and come to terms with herself, like I had to. If it's okay, I'd like to ask for your help. You seem like a good listener, even if you can't talk. Even so, you still listen to everything I had to say. I think Wriggle could use someone like that right now too. So please, find it in your heart to help us. Thank you, Miss Kokoro. Let's get going and find her. I saw her running towards the edge of this creek. She should still be there, I hope. Alright, let's go. Why'd you drag me out, Dai? What's the big idea? She does not want to see us right now. How many times do I have to say it? Shut up! I'ma fix this. This is my problem. Stay out of it. Your plan is not going to work. How do you even know that? I just wanted you to give me a chance, Dai. Oh, whoop-de-doo. More people come to stop me. Sap. You lot better not get in the way. I'm here to make things right. Rumia, hello. Have you seen Wriggle? Oh, I saw her, right? Nearly caught up to her until someone dragged me away. Riggs, I'm just here to talk to ya. Come on, Bob.
Please, let's just go and give her some time.
And what, leave her here? Ain't no way I'm letting her be alone and hurt. You wouldn't either, would ya?
We don't have to hunt for her. We know she's here. She clearly doesn't want to see us right now. We can stay here and wait.
Like I'm gonna buy into that malarkey. I dragged her out of that shell once, I'ma do it again. Done for Riggs, done for rooms, done for ya. Nobody's gonna be left alone anymore around here.
Sir, no, please stop.
Just listen to me for a moment, darn it. I did my darndest to get y'all together. It ain't easy for me either, you know. No way I'm gonna let it all go to waste. Can't imagine being alone again. I'm desperate to stitch it all back,
Can't imagine being alone again. If I can help it, I'll make sure none of you ever have to feel none of that anymore. So, I'm going. Don't try to stop me.
Stop it.
Die?
I've had enough of this. I am done.
Die?
Cerno, shut up and listen to me. Even if we find Wriggle, nothing will be right unless her feelings are sorted out. If we find her and drag her out now, she'll still be devastated.
But I just want to make her feel better.
That's what you want, is not? What about what Wriggle wants, huh? Think about how she feels about you, about us. You know what happened. You don't have to keep using your bluntness to try and fix everything when what you have to do is suck it up and own it. I do not want her to be sad or alone either, but we have to respect her decision to be by herself right now.
What if she doesn't want to be friends with us anymore?
Then that's her decision. Whatever happens, what we should do is apologize. You too.
I'm sorry. Me too. I forgive you. I am as well. Sir, no, we may be mad at you, but I understand what you're trying to do. You mean well, and I appreciate what you've done for us. But Dai's right.
Oh, Dia's right. I say you die all the time.
Wriggle needs to prepare. We need to be here for her when she's ready, okay? I know you don't mean harm, so I forgive you. Just let this one go, okay? We'll stay here and have Kokoro talk to her, so you don't have to be alone waiting. We can all greet Wriggle together when she's ready to return. Does that work for you? Alright, I trust you, Yumiya.
I'll be here too, Cerno.
Hey, you. Treat Riggs well, alright? If you do wrong like I did, I won't forgive you. Ain't my place to say that, I know, but it's all I got to say with my confidence. Good luck, Missy. Hope to see you and her back soon.
Aw, concern. Riggs.
I know you're there, miss. You don't have to be concerned about me. I won't do anything bad to myself. I'm just here to sulk. Well, glad you're here, I suppose. Was starting to think they forgot about me. They sent you here, didn't they? It's okay, I overheard you guys talking. You don't have to be nervous about telling me things. I heard Cerno call out to me and worry about me. I heard the argument they had with you and Rumia came. And I heard Daio say all those things to Cerno too. I've never heard Dai like that before. It was scary. Guess she's had enough, huh? I hope it wasn't on account of my plan going bad. Miss Kokoro, that's your name, right? I overheard it earlier. Sorry you had to get dragged into my mess. It breaks me whenever someone gets involved in my problems. That's why I hide my emotions a lot. If I feel sad around people, they'd feel sad too, won't they? So I try to be tougher. I put up with everything to try to make the others comfortable with me. But I wasn't being myself. When I started hiding myself from the others, it wasn't only because I was trying to plan out a show. I wanted to figure out whether or not I actually deserved to be here. If I even deserved to have friends. Even after all the work I've put in, I still feel like there is something missing. I feel like I'm watching a play in a language I don't understand. Like I'm walking down a road with no end. When I ran away just now, I suppose it was a way of coping with myself. I was mad. It scared me. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hurt Cerno or Dai. Or you, or Rumi. I just wanted to be mad at myself. Why couldn't I just say what I'm thinking? Instead of talking, I ran away. I really regret it. As much as I crave being alone in that moment, it's not comforting anymore. It's so cold and silent. The way Dai reacted earlier, it opened my eyes a little. She's never like that. Cerno's her best and closest friend. They're like bread and butter. But I guess she finally hit her limit. If she can be honest like that, maybe I can try too. All I want now is to talk to everyone and clear up this whole mess I made. I'm too scared to go back though. I don't know what to do when I see them next. Do you have an idea, Miss Kokoro? Well, I suppose that's why you're here, huh? Thank you for trying to help. I'll try my best to listen to what you have. What do you think I should do?
Ah. Let's do a handshake?
Pardon? That's a mighty firm handshake, Kokoro. So you're telling me I should be diplomatic and straight-laced about it, then? I guess it's not a bad idea. I've left them in the dark about everything from my side. It's going to be hard for me to say all of that. Do I even have the guts to do it? Well, I'll try my best. About what happened at the tree. You heard everything Cerno said, didn't you? So you know about my feelings for Rumia. She's someone who has really done something special to me. I don't know if she knows it or not. I don't know when I started having these feelings for her, but my brain created this whole chain effect scenario where if I confessed, it would change our whole dynamic. That was the last thing I wanted, you know? What if she didn't like me like that? What would happen? But I wanted to try. Something within me pushed me to do it. I still think about the first time I met her a lot. Why did I call out to her? Maybe it was the way that she stood there, hiding behind a tree, staring at the stars as if not to impose. Something just sparked in my brain, saying, tell her she's safe. So I called out, and it all blossomed from there. Seeing her slowly open up on our stargazing excursions as we poured our hearts out to one another, it's made me happier than I've ever been. It was comforting. It's so lovely having someone to look forward to every day. And I want that feeling to continue. I want to cut through that ball of darkness in of hers and help her speak the words reached into our heart. The words she wants to say but can't. I guess that's what crushes are like, huh? Do you think I should try to confess to her again? I've forgiven the others and I think I know how I should respond to them now. But I don't know what I should do with these feelings of mine right now. If I return to them still conflicted about Romeo, all this self-examination would be for nothing. I need to be absolutely sure if I'm going to face everyone. So, what do you think? Should I do it?
Absolutely. Go for it.
I'm sorry. After thinking about it, I don't think I can. Not yet. Maybe in the future. Right now I'm just too scared. My dreams of making her happy are just that. Dreams. After abandoning my friends like that, I have to earn their trust back and learn about myself again. It hurts to hold it in, but if I want to make her happy, I need to improve myself. I'll wait some more. Thank you still, miss. You helped me come to a conclusion. Alright, I'm going to go meet with them. You can go ahead without me. I promise I'll be there. I'll fight off the nervousness. Thank you so much, Kokoro.
Missy, where's Riggs?
Miss, did it go well?
Missy?
Maybe we just have to wait. I'm sure she'll come eventually.
Oh, there you are. You feeling okay?
Yeah. Wriggle, you came back. Are you sure you're doing okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I overheard everything you guys talked about. Sorry for worrying all of you. I shouldn't have been so selfish. Hey, miss. I'm sorry. All that talking, I fell back down again. I'll be fine, a little longer, please. I'll see you all tonight at the Firefly show. You're free to come to visit. Maybe it'll be better by then. Later.
Wait, come back. See you out tonight, I guess.
I have to go after Cerno. Sorry. Hope to see you later, lady, Rumia.
Miss, it's okay. I'm sure you tried your best. I'm sure the light show will help everyone get comfortable with talking again. The night sky always unites us. And I'm sure Riggle will come. Thank you for doing your best for us. See you tonight? Okay.
Alright, well, let's go to the village outskirts then. A song for a dance. Leaving the fairies to their little endeavors. Feel like I should have done that last, but okay. I guess we need a bit of intermission. That was a lot of heavy emotional stuff there. Kokoro ambled with no particular aim in the direction of the human village. She strolled in a way which manifested physically. As her mind wandered, so too did Kokoro's limbs. Her fingers found her hair, her mask, her sleeves, pulling away at them as her feet carried her forward. Her dancer's gait whirled between careful thought and panicked worry. Before she knew it, she reached the outskirts of the village. But being so deep in thought, she wasn't aware of the road hazard she was about to encounter. Oh, Merlin.
Gotcha, didn't I? Well, aren't you gonna say something? I didn't think I was that scary. To take the words out of your mouth. That means it got you real good.
Lyric.
Merlin!
Oh, I think our fun might be over.
Merlin, we've been looking everywhere for you. What have you been up to?
Nothing really.
Uh-huh. I apologize for my sister Merlin. Huh? Why is that I recognize you? God, there's so many fucking characters.
Oh, there you two are.
Hey, Lunasa, we were just about apologizing to this yokai for Merlin's behavior.
What has she gone and done this time?
I was just trying to get it out of her.
Oh, hello there, stranger. We almost forgot to introduce ourselves.
We are the Primsiver Sisters. Merlin. Lyrica.
Lunasa.
And we are the premier musical ensemble in all of Gensokyo. We're also the only musical ensemble in all of Gensokyo.
Hey now, sis, at least we're pursuing our dreams. That's not something everyone can say, you know?
Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true, Merlin.
Oh, hush, you two. You're embarrassing us in front of this yokai. Right. I suppose I should tell you why we're here. We're set to have a concert tonight, and meant to rehearse this morning.
But then someone had to go and disappear on us.
Don't blame me. You two slipped in and I had nothing to do. Merlin, that doesn't give you the carte blanche to do what you want. Like, you had us worried sick, you know.
And you scared the heck out of this innocent Menreiki to boot.
Ah, so that's what Merlin did. It figures as much. I'm not sorry, you know. It was practice, so I have nothing to apologize for.
Consider how you feel about practice. That's a hell of an excuse. Wait a moment. You're a Menreiki. Surely you're that Menreiki. Oh, Merlin. You've got some explaining to do.
Oh, am I in mega trouble? It depends on what you tell us. Oh boy.
Excuse us a second.
That didn't mean any harm, you know. It was just an innocent toot.
You realize that's Hata no Kokoro, the instigator of the Mask of Hope incident you've managed to pull into our web, right?
Wait, that's Kokoro! Shh, not so loud, you'll wake up the neighbors, if they haven't been awakened by your trumpet already.
Okay, so listen. You're gonna apologize for scaring her, okay? If you don't, we won't stop at Mistia's for grilled lamb fray.
Ah, that's so unfair, sis. Don't you think blackmailing her is a little harsh?
We have to get off on the right foot here. This is a big opportunity. I'll do what it takes.
Fine, I'll apologize.
Good, because if you do, you might have actually helped us make our next show a good one.
Are you suggesting they weren't good before?
Shush! That's not what I meant. Think about it. The reclusive Hata no Kokoro's first public appearance since her great incident, and we'll provide the musical backing for it. It'll be a showstopper.
Hold on, are we sure she hasn't performed yet recently? I heard there's been a new dancer performing in the square, and if that's true...
Doesn't matter. This is too big of an opportunity to let it pass by. 90% publicity is convincing the audience you're right. We'll figure it out if that's the case.
You've always had such good business sense.
I know I do.
So all we have to do is apologize and we can go to Misty's, right?
Yes.
After the show, mind you. But I'm hungry now.
If you didn't abscond, you could have had a nice breakfast with us. We had those biscuits you like so much.
Man. Okay, we can't leave Kokoro waiting all day.
Hello there. Hata no Kokoro. Sorry not to recognize before. We hope you don't hold it against us.
Merlin has something to say as well. Don't you, Merlin? I'm sorry, Miss Kokoro. I shouldn't have scared you like that. So, are we, in trouble, or?
Puree. Let's do puree.
Wow!
Oh yeah, that'll do a trick.
So what I've heard is true. You're a dancer after all. I suppose this is your way of forgiving us, Kokoro. I have to say it's very charming. Kokoro, we actually wanted to talk to you about something if you don't mind. Yeah, we'd love to have you around.
Merlin, please just contain yourself for 1 second.
Yes, we'd like to ask you if you would want to perform with us later tonight.
Act's been getting a little stale lately, so you might be able to give us that spark we've needed.
It'll be fun just having someone new around. Come on, it'll be a blast. We understand it's a sudden ask, so we should be happy to talk about it more if you like.
We don't got all day, but this is important enough to take some time from our practice session, I think.
Right. Anything to get me out of practice is fine with me. I suppose we should ask you a few questions about yourself to get to know you better. When you dance, who do you dance for? Do you dance for yourself, your audience, the art? What drives you?
Dancing stance.
A student of the craft. A mature answer from a younger yokai. Art is something you have to respect in order to truly appreciate it. If we don't become vessels for the art we pursue, then where do we derive the satisfaction of a challenge well met? How do the people we perform for receive the emotional validation they're hoping for? You sound really smart right there, sis.
Art's a contrivance in this business. You could be less dramatic and just say you like playing the fiddle and it works fine.
Asking us not to be dramatic is like asking a bird not to fly.
Here's another question for you. If dancing wasn't your skill, what would you do? Would you sing, play an instrument, become a starlet, or anything different? Dramatic mask.
There's many different styles of acting. I wonder which one would suit you. The no discipline is much too obvious an answer, I think. So what would it be? Your poker face would lend itself well to kabuki. Do you have an interest in history as a younger yokai? Maybe it will be bunraku. Something about you tells me you would be good with kids. I love watching the puppets dance around on stage, and the performers are always so funny too. They feel so lifelike, you forget their little wooden things. Maybe you're a fan of the Western theater style. It's so diametrically opposed from our more traditional disciplines. I could see why you'd be intrigued.
Maybe we should consider an actor for our next show.
Interesting. I would guess you would want to know more about us before saying yes or no to our invitation. It's only fair. Makes sense to me, sis.
Well then, let's get to getting.
Alright, let's start with Merlin. Hello, I'm Merlin. Sorry again about earlier. I didn't think anyone would actually come down this old back road. I saw the opportunity and took it. I'll play the trumpet if that wasn't obvious. You wanna hear me play it again? Sure. Great! Dude. Thanks, Kokoro. I got scared the same way about Kogasa the other day, and it got me curious. I wanted to know how it would feel to spook someone like that, you know? My curiosity is satisfied now.
At the expense of poor Kokoro's hearing. Kokoro is likely deaf and mute now.
Take it easy on me, I said I was sorry, okay? Even so, I want to try and learn as many things as possible. When I play the trumpet, it's so familiar, it's like cozying up to a blanket at home. But doing something like pranking, you don't get to do that every day. Trying new foods, discovering new hobbies. It's so wonderful, don't you think?
Yeah.
If you agree that heartily, it must be the reason you're here. I'm so glad to find a fellow explorer around here. These two are too hoity-toity and highfalutin to look around, you know?
We're right here, Merlin. Typical.
I'll let that one slide. Sorry, I only say it because it needs to be said sometimes. It's okay to live a little, you know? Kokoro certainly seems to understand that. I know I'm a bit of a free spirit, but I think that's my best quality. Music is such a freeing way to express yourself. If you don't go where it takes you, then what's the point? Go where the winds take me, that's how I like to approach music. It's only natural it translates to how I live my life.
If you did that a little less often, it would save us a lot of hassle.
Can't do nothing in this environment, I swear. The air's as thick as Lunasa's starched uniform. Sure would be nice to have someone around who's embraced being a bit different. Maybe that's you, Kokoro. I was thinking out loud, you don't have to if you don't wanna. Though it might be nice. I guess that sums up for me. A free-spirited trumpeter who likes the color pink and the smell of roses. Thank you for being such a wonderful listener, Kokoro. Please consider joining us.
Alright, let's... Lyrica? Lyrica Primsriver, at your service. I'm the pianist and main composer for this little troupe of phantom musicians. My job is to string together Merlin's larking and Lunasa's melancholy and turn it into something people want to hear. I see things in black and white. Not literally, of course. These piano's keys are my life. I see them in my dreams. I feel them on my fingertips, even when they're not there. They're tangible to myself. I like things that make sense like that. I treat music that way too. It either makes sense or doesn't. If I put a chord together with a fill and it sounds good, it is. And if it isn't, it isn't. I like to keep things simple, and I like to think I'm good at what I do.
You ask us for help all the time.
Well, duh, I'm the composer, Merlin. It's what I do. Anyway. Hey, Kokoro. Do you mind if I play a few chords for you? Great. Let me show you what I can do. Take a listen and tell me which one catches your ear. Very different ones. I like the first one I like the first one live. A major chord. Of course that would pick up your ear. The major chord tends to be the one people are attracted to the most. Major chords are like the hallmarks of a lot of crowd pleasers. They're easy to sing along to a lot of the time, and they just make you feel good. Of course, a crowd pleaser means bringing in more fans and more money. Oh, don't mistake me for being a Scrooge. I'm not that greedy. I just like eating, you know.
And drinking. You do a lot of that.
Look here, you little twerp. Major chords are simple but effective. You've got a good ear. You're certainly something... I can't get a good read on you on my chords quiz and your looks alone. Because of things which happened to us in the past, I've taken it upon myself to evaluate everyone we meet so I can understand what they want and how it fits our whole deal. These two don't have the innate skepticism like I do to handle that. It's important when thinking about a potential partnership to consider the cost-benefit analysis. You're either a good fit or you're not.
Aren't you being a little bit reductivist?
So cold, sis.
It's a burden, but someone's gotta do it. I can look at you right now and say, okay, Kokoro, come on board. We'd love to have you. But it could flop and our performance suffers for it. And we'll have gone through the process of building those relationships, and for what? So I want to make sure we're all on the same page, that's all. Honesty is the best policy. Do you feel the same way?
Lyrica, please don't scare our guest.
When you lost your emotions, how'd you feel?
Lyrica! That's over the line. I don't care if your intentions are good or not. You need to apologize.
Let her answer, Lunasa. I want to see something.
When you lose your emotions, it's kind of blankness, isn't it?
Do you really not remember? Just who are you to be able to navigate such an incident with no memory of it?
Do forgive me. My curiosity got the best of me there. Emotions are something I've always found curious.
You certainly don't act like it most days. Wonder what's changed.
Hush, Merlin. Emotions and music are linked in a very simple way. My main deal is to pull Merlin's horns and Lunasa's string, combine them with my piano, and make something of it. It's very technical work, but it's necessary. How do you strike the right feeling at the right time and the right place to have the bigger impact? It's a rough process. I have to understand my sisters and the audience's emotional states, all while remembering music theory on the fly, and sacrificing my own personal health in the process. It takes a toll. There's not a lot of people I can go to about it. Alas, so I find other ways to process it. Maybe I need to figure out something better. I've gone on much too long. The last part is fairly irrelevant anyway. That's enough about me. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's figure out who this is.
Hello, Kokoro. I'm Lunasa Primserver. I'm the violinist for our ensemble. Though I'm fairly certain we may have mentioned our names already. The violin is an intimate instrument. I make it my craft and my life's work to be as careful and in tune with myself as I can be when I'm playing it. It's demanding, having to pull up the depths of yourself every night to try and reflect what people want to feel back at them, while still trying to say something about yourself. The atmosphere of a crowd cheering and emotion and emoting along with the sounds we create together as a family is most sublime. It's the satisfying din of a job well done. It's part of what keeps me going, even in the darkest of times. Sometimes fans will give us flowers for our efforts. It's very nice of them.
But only if they're roses.
The flowers are kinda useless. They're just gonna wither anyway.
What's your favorite flower, Kokoro? We tend to get a lot of lotuses, roses, and peonies, if that helps.
I mean, roses are a bit too much, I feel like. I like lotuses.
Somehow I found a feeling you in particular would find the lotus attractive. Lotuses are known to thrive even in dirtiest, most hostile environments, and are often harvested with no dirt on their petals. The fact lotuses are able to have no dirt on them despite their conditions is part of why they are such an important part of the Buddhist doctrine. Buddhists use the lotus as a symbol of purity and enlightenment. The Buddha himself is often portrayed sitting on top of one in religious works, in fact.
It's a wonder he can sit atop such a little flower.
I take it you learned about the Buddha from the Murin priestess recently.
Itrin is just too personable to deny.
A real ambassador of the faith, that one.
What's the proverb she told me again? Ah, yes. Living life with unwavering faith, as the lotus does, ensures the most beautiful revival. As a Menreiki, it probably hits close to home for you, yes? Being assembled from the 66 masks of the legendary Buddhist saint Toyosato Mimi no Miko and brought to life, those masks had faith their owner would come back, and it led to your creation. That kind of sentimentality can be very powerful. You must have wonderful emotional fortitude underneath that intense exterior. Or you could just like the lotus for how it looks too. I tend to think too much about these sorts of things. Forgive me, I have my obsessions. I get so enthralled by a topic, I can't help but learn as much as I possibly can. Music inspires me to explore myself and find a way to convey to other people. It's a truly noble art. Though there are times when it gets very difficult for me to do. Such a piercing gaze you have. I can feel it in my soul. Is this the power you hold over people?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're blushing, Lunasa.
Ah, she's blushing. Cute.
Ahem. Ignore my sisters. They're not old enough to know any better.
We're all the same age, Nasa.
I think we riled her good.
As I was saying... Wait, what was I saying? Maybe it's something I should keep to myself? It's something which isn't relevant to you anyway.
Sure it doesn't.
Lyrica, shut up!
Ooh, Lyrica. If you say something more, Lunasa might use your head for target practice.
I beg your forgiveness, but I think I'm done discussing myself.
Alright.
A bit of sympathy for...
Thank you for understanding. I'm so used to talking only to my sisters, talking to anyone else is exhausting. I've said what I need to say for now, anyway. Thank you.
That's all of them.
So, now that you've gotten a chance to know us, what do you think?
To be fair to Kokoro, it felt more like an inquisition than anything.
To be fair to us, I don't think we've ever conducted a job interview before.
Interview, shrinterview. I want to play with Kokoro already.
She has to say yes before you can do that, Merlin.
Ah man, do we really have to? I'm sold.
Lunas is right.
What? But guys, she hasn't walked away yet, even after all this time. She's obviously interested.
Even so, I want to know more.
Me too.
You'll understand when you're older.
We're all the same age. We've been through this.
Please forgive Merlin. She hasn't eaten all day, and this has really cut into our usual routine.
I had to cut us short, I really do. But our performance is coming up soon, and we still need to practice.
And I still need to eat.
I'd love to continue this conversation another time, Kokoro. Please consider coming over tonight. We'll be at the Human Village Square.
If you're not gonna perform with us, make sure you're a paying customer at the very least.
Hope to see you there.
Aw. Walk forward, variable timing. Okay. I encountered a lot of people things tonight. Kokoro walked down the path once again, but where she went did not matter, for she saw nothing in front of her. Kokoro found herself deep inside her head, grappling with everything she had seen and done on this most challenging of days. There was so much she wanted to say, and so much she learned, both about herself and about the others she met along the way. Kokoro's feet suddenly stopped as she fell to the ground. With tears in her eyes and pent-up emotions boiling inside her, she let loose a scream. It was a scream with little breath behind it, as she still hadn't recovered from her condition, but it was enough to stop her head from spinning. Kokoro hadn't heard voices in her head like this since the Mask of Hope incident, and it scared her inside. But unlike that time where she lost herself, Kokoro knew she could confront her fears, for she learned to embrace the whispers of her heart. She stood up and resolved that no matter what happened next, she would face it with an open mind and heart, for she deserved to both love and be loved. Kokoro made the choice. We want to see what happens with the little bugs and little things. That was very emotional things. Kokoro decided to walk in the direction of the Misty Lake and the surrounding forest to see how Wriggle Nightbug and all her friends were holding up. As she walked, she had the sense someone was watching her, but carried on. It's probably Yukari. She always looks over people, except when she's sleeping. Approaching the lakeshore, Kokoro's heart pounds in anticipation. If she could word out what she sees at the moment, nothing would have sufficed. The skies have turned black, but the stars illuminate every inch of it, with outlines of trees lit up by the shine of the moon from up above. No, shine, not shrine. The lake's waters stir up the moon's reflection as autumn leaves dance around on its surface. In this moment, Kokoro feels tranquil.
Hey, it's nice to see you again. The others, well, they're off somewhere here, I suppose. I haven't been looking because I've been feeling a bit off this entire night. You don't have to worry about us. We talked after you left. They had told me that they gathered courage with how much you tried to help me, and so we got together and aired everything out. It took some arguing. Sino had a hard time admitting. But we made it through relatively unscathed. Not sure if I feel any better, honestly. At least I'm here now, and I didn't run away. I'm just scared to meet them again. Hey, Riggs, Missy.
Hello. Are the others here too?
Yeah, guys over there talking to Rubes. They both really miss you, Wriggle. You should go to them.
Alright, we shouldn't keep them waiting then.
Walking towards the other side of the lake, Rumia and Dai are seen conversing. Rumia notices Wriggle approaching and, though initially hesitant, meekly raises her arm to greet her. Wriggle, who looked wounded, but at the same time almost relieved, waved back, beginning the road back to redemption. Things were a blur from there. The night went on as if the events from earlier today had never even happened, though the emotional weight of the moment still hung thick in the air, putting pressure on what was otherwise a glorious night. All of them watched the beautiful night sky get filled up by a show of fireflies, and everyone came away satisfied, despite the somber, fragile atmosphere. Maybe someday, some other time, things will get better again. Damn, I fucked up then. But still, it was emotional. Yeah, things take time. Emotions are hard. That was a bad ending, without it saying that it was a bad ending, but still. I want to go back, but it's been an hour and a half, and my brain's shot. Well, I mean, this is free on Itch.io. You can do it yourself and find out what it's like. I enjoyed this. Musical, not even half. Like only half or so. Damn, that's. I'm gonna have to revisit this at some point. That's. Yeah. Okay. Well. Something for the future then. Goodbye for now.